Breaking news just moments ago, the verdict announced in the Joshua Young murder trial. Let's take a look.
Verdict form number 1, murder. We, the jury, find the defendant Joshua Young not guilty under instruction number 1. Verdict form number 2, tampering with physical evidence. We, the jury, find the defendant Joshua Young not guilty under instruction number 2. Madam Chairperson, are those in fact the verdicts of the jury? Can I have the attorneys up here, please?
There you see the reaction inside the courtroom. Joshua Young, not guilty. He is free to live the rest of his life. And there you see a smile from a 17-year-old. His father serving life in prison for the murder of his stepbrother. But these 12 jurors in Kentucky have spoken tonight and said that Joshua Young had nothing to do with it. Natisha Lance was in the courtroom for this dramatic moment. Natisha, describe the reaction.
Vinny, there were tears on both sides. On one side, tears of sorrow. On the other side, tears of joy. I was sitting right behind Amanda Campbell, who is Trey Zwicker's mother, and she immediately grabbed a tissue, buried it, her face in her hands, and bent over and was sobbing. Now, before everything happened, they were told not to have any outbursts, so she was silently sobbing, bent over. The attorneys eventually came over to her, and she said, "This doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand." On the other side, you have the stone burners who were crying tears of joy with Joshua Young's girlfriend, and a huge smile from Joshua Young, the most emotion that we've seen from him throughout this entire trial.
Unbelievable. Gene Casares also with us. Gene, not guilty. He's free to live the rest of his life. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Two things. First of all, since he's 17 years old, he is a minor, and we know his mother passed away 7 years ago. His father, obviously a convicted felon for murder, serving life in prison. He will be returned as a ward of the Kentucky Cabinet for Health and Family Services, so they will have the custody of him. And the question is, where does he go from there? Well, the stone burners who are in the gallery tonight, we saw them in there. They have been the foster family for Joshua Young. They want him back. They even want to adopt him. So this 17-year-old may have that loving home to go back to be able to lead that life, that straight and narrow life that this family can afford him.
If you're just joining us, folks, breaking news, not guilty. And there you see the stone burners. They want to adopt this 17-year-old boy who was just found not guilty of murder. You saw the broken hearts of Trey Zwicker's father and mother inside the courtroom, but all smiles from Joshua Young, not guilty. The jury has spoken. He'll go into the custody of children services there, but he does have a family that wants him, that wants to adopt him. This case is over. This case is over. Not guilty. Joshua Young